Hello guys, how you guys doing? It's me, John. I haven't really made a YouTube video or anything in quite a while, but I'm not gonna do a cover today or any song today. I'm actually wanting to teach something to people who are learning guitar, who will hopefully find this useful because it's pretty much one of the it's the biggest hurdle, or for me personally it was the biggest hurdle for me when I was learning guitar, and every guitarist knows about this. It's called the bar chord, the dreaded bar chord. When I first started learning the bar chord, it was really difficult. It was really difficult, and it's really difficult because you have to be pushing all the strings down with this finger, with one finger here, whilst pushing a few more strings down with the other three fingers. And what bar chords are essentially, they are pretty much, they're pretty much like a capo. Like, you are capoing up strings here to make new chords. They're just the old, like, a lot of people actually don't know this, which I find kind of surprising, but for example, the E major chord, if you look here, E major, a bar chord, an E major bar chord, if you wanted to make it go up one more, what you do is you bar this, the very first fret here, and then you make that same E chord and you make an F chord. Yeah, an F chord. What happens is you just keep going up, and then, yeah, so that's the E major bar chord, which is the most popular one. The second most popular one is the A major bar chord. If you know, the A major chord is the third, fourth, and fifth string played on the second fret. And then if you go up, I usually play it by actually double barring, which is barring that and barring, because I play the A chord with just one finger, but some people prefer playing. So this is pretty much the same concept as the E chord. You just go up. Oh, I'll do it my way, sorry. Yeah, it's pretty hard when you're moving up and down, but that's pretty much what you got to do though. When you get really, really comfortable with bar chords, you can just slide up and down the neck without any problem. And the one thing you have to be wary of is the buzzing sound, which is the very unclear sound, which will happen when you first try and learn it, because it's impossible to get it on your first try unless you're some superhuman kind of person. But once you get it, it stays with you. That's the thing. That's pretty much the most deserving thing of that, that doesn't make any sense. But anyway, what I meant to say was it's very rewarding. Exactly. When you get the bar chord, it's very rewarding because it stays with you. It doesn't leave you. The knowledge of bar chords does not leave you once you learn it. But learning it is the hard part. And once you get it, you won't have problem with moving around. This is not supposed to sound good, by the way. And little that people know is that you actually can build bar chords off any open chord. So the most popular one is obviously E and A, but then you can build bar chords off C if you move up one and play the same chord. See what happens. So I don't really usually play the... So you're playing a C sharp major chord here, and then you move up and it's the same thing. And you do it with minor chords. This is minor. And then once you get bar chords, you're pretty much down. Like, you can play like all kinds of songs. You might have started off with open chord songs, like just like, I don't know, something like that, and then you can go and do it on bar chords, just like. So if you learn all the bar chords, like, it's really easy to get the knowledge of bar chords, because they're pretty much just chords, the open chords going up or down, you know. You just bar the thing with your finger and you make that chord, and that becomes whatever, however high or however low, you know. I don't want to use too many musical terms, but if you guys know like semitones or tones, how many tones apart, etc. If you don't know what I mean by that, please do ask me. Yeah, so if you keep practicing, just what I suggest, the first thing you do is get this finger and just go around just pressing all the strings down and playing all the strings, and see if you get a very clear sound. You have to get a very clear sound. Try. This is a bit of a habit of mine, but try not to use these three fingers. Sorry, that's my best friend's influence there. Use this finger just to go around. I know it sounds like crap, but just keep doing that, and you'll actually strengthen the bar finger up. This finger it'll become stronger. Like, don't doubt yourself. People are like, oh my gosh, I can't do it. I'm never going to be able to do it. No, you're able to do it if you keep going with it. If you keep practicing it, you'll get it. I mean, it's hard, but it's not as hard as people think, because I just know so many people who have given up playing guitar because of bar chords. Too many people. So what you do is just, go around that, and then once you feel comfortable with that, try and, adding the notes, the E chord, maybe try not, or like down there. It doesn't matter where you do it. It's actually, funnily enough, it's actually harder to do it down here than like in the middle. It's easiest in the middle, so try and do it in the middle, and then the higher you go, it gets harder. The lower you go, the harder it gets, because I find it especially hard to do it really low, because the strings are so, the frets, which are these things, the space between here and here, is really, it gets wider and wider as it gets lower. So I find it easier to do it up here. So I find the A major E bar chord the easiest, and I'm very sorry for using all these weird terms. So please do ask me if you have any questions. Yeah, so, and then just make sure that every note is sounding like resonant. Like, it's not like it cuts out and stuff. You hear that? Yeah, that's not good. It means you're not pressing down hard enough. And okay, when you play guitar, your fingers are going to hurt. That's just how it is. I mean, if you want to play guitar and you don't want your fingers to hurt, don't play guitar, because you press down hard and it hurts, and yes, it hurts, but that's how it is. You build up calluses and it stops hurting, so, well, it doesn't hurt as much, and obviously your finger strength, builds, and then it just gets easier and easier. That's the thing, it gets easier and easier. Yeah, so, and then like after that, just do normal strums. Once you get to that stage where you feel comfortable with bar chords, just do strums. Just just one strum, you know, one downstroke strum, just dum 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 dum, and then try changing. Or maybe you should go. It doesn't matter what chord you play. Just try and do that, and then after you practice. If you want me to do a video on strums, I can, but I'm just gonna skip that bit for now. But once you get the strumming down, like, you know, you get your double strums and whatever, you can, you know, bar chords are great. Like, and then once you get to the stage where, you know, where I'm at, where I feel quite comfortable with bar chords, you know, you can just play around with them. So you can do all kinds of things, you know, it's just a matter of your imagination and what you want to really do with bar chords. There's endless possibilities pretty much, and bar chords is just the beginning. There's so many things you can do on the guitar, there's so many things you can learn. It's truly a great instrument. I feel like I've been playing for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, no, not 5 years, 4 years maybe, and I feel like I've just skimmed the tip of the iceberg on guitar. I just feel like there's so many things that you can learn. But bar chords is definitely, learning bar chords is definitely a good starter. Once you learn that, you open doors. It's just doors open everywhere. You start to learn different songs that you couldn't learn because they have bar chords in them. You can do all sorts of things with bar chords. Experiment with the chords that are built on the bar chord, and etc, etc. So this has been an instructional video. Sorry for being really boring and monotone, but you guys still love me. I know you do. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. I might put up a cover or something soon. My Asian accent video has boomed quite recently, and people are wanting a third tutorial, which is quite funny. And I'll probably do one soon, because I've got my new phone. Hello, Galaxy S3. Pretty good phone, good quality of camera and video quality. So I did promise you guys once I get a new recording device, yeah, that I would do some stuff soon. So yeah. Also, haircut!